Hello, 5th graders. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to your word work lesson. Today's idiom is take or carry to the grave. Either verb will work, take to the grave or carry to the grave. Literally, you can see this person's carrying a bunch of things. And here we have a tombstone to represent the grave. So this idiom doesn't mean that you are literally carrying or taking something to the grave, but it means that you will not reveal or share a secret until the day you die. So to not reveal or share a secret until the day one dies. You'll keep it safe and it'll go with you to the grave. It's like it's literally going with you to the grave because it's in your mind, but not literally, it's figurative. So here's a sentence, and this comes from our story. In The Watsons Go to Birmingham on page 54, Byron tells Kenny and Joey about how froze-up Southern folks get picked up by garbage trucks. He says, "It's a sight that I'ma carry to my grave with me. So Joey, don't be crying and whining when you put all them clothes on." And the quote continues, but I stopped there. So Byron says he's going to carry that secret to his grave. The fact that he says froze-up Southern folks get picked up by garbage trucks, which of course we know can't be true. But this is the story he tells his siblings. Yesterday we learned the coast is clear. This means it is safe to do something or go somewhere because no one is watching or listening who would prevent you or catch you. So you kind of look around and make sure that you won't get caught, let's say, or a thief looks around and makes sure before they leave a place that they won't get caught or no one will see them. We are working on the prefix mis, which means bad or wrong. Yesterday we learned mistreat, to treat a person or animal badly, especially in a cruel way. In chapter 4, we read how Byron mistreated Kenny after the whole Larry Dunn experience. So he helped him, but then mistreated him too. We learned how Byron mistreated Larry Dunn and threw him against a chain link fence many times, like in the movie he was trying to portray. So, he has really mistreated many. Today we have the word misplace. Misplace. If Kenny or Joey misplace a leather glove, they have to wear it. They have to wear the next pair kindergarten style, where the glove is tied to a string and pinned to their coat. What does misplace mean? It means to lose something for a short time by putting it in the wrong place. So sometimes you just lose something altogether. Like in this case, really the glove is just lost, or maybe they'll find it later. But sometimes we use the word misplace when we lose something for a bit. We're not sure where it is. We look for it and then we find it. We're like, oh, I just misplaced it, but I found it. So in this case, maybe they find the glove again, maybe they don't. But to misplace means to lose something, so to put it in the wrong place. We're learning the Latin root cred, which means believe. Yesterday we learned incredible, and I taught you the second definition of it, the one that means when something is too strange to be believed or very difficult to believe. Now we have the word credible here, credible, able to be believed or trusted. So, for example, visualizing this, we know that doctors are credible people who will tell us what our diagnosis is when we are sick. Like, there are people who we tend to believe. We want to believe that adults are credible people who, when we talk to them, they can be trusted. Okay, now we could have a credible witness. Let's say someone sees something that happens, some type of crime, and they have to call a credible witness to come to the stand to testify. Okay, we might say that somebody has a credible excuse for not being in Zoom. So, meaning that their reason is credible. We can believe it. So here's the word in a sentence. Did Byron give a credible explanation as to why Kenny and Joey needed to wear so much clothing? Is this story about froze-up Southern folks true and believable? So what do you think? In my class, we discussed how it wasn't really a credible story because we know Byron tends to lie anyway. It doesn't seem reasonable that people with southern blood have thinner blood and would freeze up suddenly and get picked up by garbage trucks. This is not a credible story. Okay, fifth graders, good luck answering the questions, and thank you for listening to this entire video.